In 1969, millions of people tuned in to watch a new colour TV arts programme called Civilisation. Nearly 50 years on, there's a new version on BBC Two, and hundreds of museums and galleries have been putting on their own events linked to the series. The North Hertfordshire Museum is one of them.
These plates were found in a Hertfordshire village 3 years ago, uncovered by archaeologists after a man with a metal detector stumbled across a cache of buried treasure in a rich man's grave. They look inspired by the psychedelic 60s, but they were made in Egypt around AD 200. Now, we can't say exactly where, but the discovery was made somewhere around here in the village of Kelshall in the Hertfordshire countryside. It is said to be one of the richest finds of buried Roman treasure. The plates have been under wraps at the British Museum, but now they're back at the North Herts Museum in Hitchin under the care of the man who led the excavation.
That have been used at the dinner table, I would imagine, yes. Probably for serving dainty little delicacies like dormice in honey. The sorts of things that Roman cookery is notorious for having.
The dig was carried out over 3 days, and the find included an iron lamp, glass bottles and this Roman jug.
And one of the first things to turn up was this, which is absolutely beautiful. It's very, very nicely decorated, but it fits perfectly onto there, so that we know this was in fact a jug, and it's for serving wine.
I believe that in spite of recent triumphs of science, men haven't changed much in the last 2,000 years.
Civilisations is an epic 10-part series running nearly 50 years after the groundbreaking Kenneth Clark series, which was designed to showcase colour television. It was one of the TV events of the 1960s. It's hoped the new Civilisations programme will do for arts and culture what Planet Earth did for nature, and it shines a light on the work of our fantastic museums. We can always learn something new from something old.
And as the soil came away, it became really obvious that this was something quite different. I will never find anything like this again in my lifetime.
The collection will be on display at the museum this Saturday for 1 day only, for the first time ever, and this pair of Roman plates, 1800 years old, will be the stars of the show. Sean Peel, BBC Look East.